Hello little Goenkans, this is our maths class and our topic for today is addition. Little Goenkans, in our previous class we already learned that addition means putting things together. When we add numbers or objects we get their sum. Sum means total. The sign of addition is called as plus sign. Dear Goenkans, in our today's class, we will do an exercise from your number book, page number 21. That is, adding apples. Draw apples on the trees to show the numbers. Write how many in all. So, little Goenkans, we have to draw the apples on the trees and then we have to count how many in all. Let us begin with part A. In part A, we have 2 plus 1. So, we have to draw 2 apples on one tree and then we have to draw 1 apple on the other one. Now count the total number of apples. 1, 2, 3. So, in this part, we have got 3 apples in all. Now, let us move to part B. In part B, we have 1 plus 3. So, draw 1 apple on the first tree and draw 3 apples on the other one. Now, count the total. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, in this part, we have got 4 apples in all. Let us move to part C. In part C, we have 2 plus 2. That means we have to draw 2 apples on one tree and then 2 more on the other one. Now count the total. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have got 4 apples in all. Now move to part D. In part D, we have 2 plus 3. So, draw 2 apples on one tree and then draw 3 more on the other one. Now, count the total number of apples on each tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we have got 5 apples in part D. Now, let us move to the next one. That is part E. In part E, we have 4 plus 2. So, draw 4 apples on one tree and 2 apples on the other one. Now, count the total apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So, we have got 6 apples in all. Now, let us move to the next part, that is part F. In part F, we have 3 plus 3. So, draw 3 apples on one tree and 3 more on the other one. Now, let us count the total apples we have got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we have got 6 apples in all. Now, let us move to the next one. In part G, we have 4 plus 1. So, draw 4 apples on one tree and 1 more apple on the other one. Now, count the total. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we have got 5 apples in part G. Now, we have the last one, that is part H. In part H, we have 3 plus 2. So, draw 3 apples on one tree and 2 more on the other one. Now, count the total number of apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, in part H, we have again 5 apples in all. So, little Goenkans, that was all for today. Thank you.